cooking, but this the real beef, right? The beef is the police, my nigga. My brother. The beef is the police. So we can preach this all day.
Israelites, the police.
But we stand against man-made law. So you can't submit to Israelite law, which is God law, and man-made law. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. That's the confusion.
The problem ain't the police.
It is how the way they secure.
The problem is us breaking our law. Well, because we broke our law, now we gotta adhere to the police.
Tell me that you Israelite.
So what we out here to do is like Big Nose, right? Yeah. Big Nose, you got a lot of knowledge, right?
Bring it out.
Whole lot of knowledge.
I got a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, you do.
I'm a student that's willing to learn.
You're a student willing to learn. Okay, I like that. So with a student willing to learn, if you in the classroom and you gonna sit in the classroom, what is the student gonna do?
He gonna learn, and then when he feel like they direct something or explain something, he have all right to do that.
What is the student gonna do to the teacher? Come on, Big Nose. Like, what the student gonna do when he comes to class and sit down?
He gonna study, he gonna listen. He gonna learn, he gonna gain knowledge. He gonna gain knowledge and understanding.
Alright, so when you go into a school, the first thing you're going to do is what? You're going to sit down, you're going to listen. Well, yeah, they do roll call and all that. Then what? You listen to the teacher. Then if you do what? Have a question. You raise your hand. I ain't tell you raise your hand, but if you have a question, then they expound on the teacher answers the question. Now, if you come over here to teach us something, you're at the wrong school.
Right. You know?
You see what I'm saying? So, I like you, Big Dog. I can tell you're a big brother, you're smart, you're not dumb, right? So, when we say that we are the Israelites, we are the real Jews, basically what we're saying is, through the Bible prophecies, we know that's who we are. We don't have any documents. You see what I'm saying? We don't have no paperwork. We ain't got no sovereign paperwork or nothing like that. That's not what this is about. We got the scriptures is going to tell us who we are today, walking on this earth. Alright? This Bible is a true book. Everybody that's in this Bible, the nationalities in this Bible is walking on earth today.
Right.
But you got to know who's who to understand the book.
Get up.
And if people don't understand who's who in the book, you're not going to understand the book. And we're here to show the people who's who in the book. Black people, we the only people walking around saying we spiritual. If you ask a white person, who are you, they're going to say, well, I'm from Russia.
Right.
I'm from Greenland. I'm from Ireland.
That's their nationality.
That's what I'm saying. We the only people that don't know our nationality. You ask a black man who he is, we asked a black woman a while ago, she said, I'm spiritual. What in the world does that mean?
You don't know what spiritual
Who are you? Yeah, I know, but who are you? When you go fill out an application, it ain't no box to say spiritual right there. Ain't get up. Say you black, African American, Mexican,
So which one do you identify as?
That's why you ain't got no job.
Oh, I got a job.
You keep taking other.
I got a job.
The job you want.
This is my business.
Not the job. You got your own business.
Big Nose Entertainment. I do music. My music doing good.
That's good.
On platforms. See, my thing is, I feel what y'all doing. The knowledge that y'all cooking. But this the real beef, right? The beef is the police, my nigga. My brother. The beef is the police. So we can preach this all day.
No, the beef ain't the police.
But we got to stand against man-made law. So you can't submit to Israelite law, which is God law, and then man-made law. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. That's the confusion.
The problem ain't the police.
It is how the way they secure.
The problem is us breaking our law.
Right.
Because we broke our law, now we got to adhere to the police. Why we
You broke our law?
Yeah, we broke our law.
You know how when you was born, when you was born into this world, you had a social security card and birth certificate. So you was already sold to the state. What made you state property? So they already fucked up your life. They took away your birth, God-given birth, like Jacob did Esau. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
It go hard. It go hard. It go hard. It go hard.
You know what? First,
it go hard.
I'm gonna read
like
this.
Jacob did Esau.
Big Nose, you doing it again.
Man, no,
Big
not that
Nose,
makes sense.
you doing it again,
Man,
Big
made
Nose.
law and God law.
Big nose, you do it again. What's your name? Bro, I don't want to call you Big Nose.
God law,
You said Big Nose.
God law trumps all.
Big
So
nose.
you can't submit to man. You
Big
can't submit
Nose,
to
you doing it
mankind.
again, Big Nose. I don't want to become disrespectful.
I feel
But we gonna talk. I'm gonna let you talk. You let me talk. But you trying to talk over me. That's disrespectful. Us as
I
black
ain't trying to
men.
disrespect.
No, I know you're not. That's why
Yeah.
we get passionate in what we say.
Yeah.
So I want you to speak, and I'm gonna speak, right? And I want us to hear one another out. But if you trying to overtalk me, then I'm gonna try to overtalk you. Now it's gonna look like we arguing on the block.
Most definitely.
Then it's show like the police.
Most
Police
definitely.
have nothing to do with it. They do with us.
No, bro. It's just me, bro. What reality is what's really going on.
Watch that.
I'm
So
a
let me
firm
show you
believer,
what
bro.
happened to the Israelites for those who are listening. All right, this is what happened. Give me this.
Nehemiah chapter 9 and verse 26.
Bring it out.
Nevertheless, they were disobedient and rebelled against thee.
So listen to this, Big Nose. This is what happened to the Israelites. It says, nevertheless, what?
They were disobedient
We were disobedient to Yah. Is that what you want to call it? God.
and rebelled against thee.
We went against God. Wanted to do our own thing. Say we spiritual. We want to do everything. Hold on, Big Nose. Let me finish and I'm going to let you speak. Listen.
And cast thy law behind their back.
And we cast God's laws behind our back. We said that we didn't give a damn. This is what happened. Listen.
And slew thy prophets,
And they started to kill us. Come on.
which testified against them to turn them to thee. And they wrought great provocation. Therefore thou deliverest them into the hand of their enemies.
Now, how we end up in America? What did it say? Therefore, what?
Therefore thou deliverest them into the hand of their enemies.
Now we are in the hand of our enemies now, Big Nose.
So who is that? Who are they speaking to?
The Israelites.
Right. So who is the Israelites talking about? Who do they sin against?
We
Because these,
sinned against God.
so let me ask you this. All these are different tribes of Israelites, right?
Yes.
So all these are different nations, right?
Yes, sir.
And them 12 tribes, right?
Yes, sir.
And how many Jesus had with him?
We had 12 disciples.
And what they do to him?
What do you mean? What they do to them?
What they do to him?
They do nothing
What happened
to
to him? What happened to him? He told
You tell me what
he
happened.
told every single last one of them what they was gonna do, right? When it came to that time, right? So hold on. So go ahead.
Go ahead. Let me finish this. You're taking me somewhere else.
No, because it all coexist.
Therefore thou deliverest them into the hand of their enemies who vex them.
All right, so now we have been delivered unto America so they can what?
Who vex them.
Now they vex us. So yeah, we got
What Bex mean?
vex is meaning they give us a hard time. They give us a hard time.
Who give us a hard time?
The government, yeah. Because we disobeyed God.
Did I
Now
just
the
say
police give us a
man
hard
law
time. Come
and
on.
God law, man law,
Listen.
God law. The
I'm going next.
Constitution.
I'm going next, yeah.
The Constitution, bro, that's where you going.
And in the time of their trouble, when they cried unto thee,
Now we crying unto God, Lord, please stop the police brutality. Lord, we tired of the police. It ain't the police, it's us. Listen,
thou heardest them from heaven, and according to thy manifold mercies, thou gave them saviors.
all right, so now, according to, he hears our prayers and he gave them what?
He gave them saviors.
We are the saviors.
Right.
We are here to tell you what you're doing wrong.
Right.
God hear our prayers, and now the saviors are here. Listen,
That's just.
Who saved them out of the hand of their enemies.
now we're trying to save you out of the hands of your enemy. Go to Romans 13. Listen to this.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 1.
Get out.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher power.
Why? Because we cast God's laws behind us. Now we got to listen to another power. Listen.
For there is no power but of God.
Because there's no other power but God. The reason why the white man
It got
has
nothing to do with the white man.
Listen, the reason why he has a judicial system and we have to follow it.
That go by Esau and Jacob.
Listen, brother, listen.
You gotta break your understanding.
Listen, listen.
You have to read it so you
Listen.
understand it. All coexist, bro.
I got you, but listen to me. Come on.
It goes deep.
There is no power but of God.
There's no power but of God. Come on.
The powers that be
The powers that be, the judicial system here in America or anywhere you go,
are ordained of God.
they ordained of God to do what they do because why? We didn't want to listen to God. Now he did what? He sent our enemies to vex us. Come on.
No.
Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of God.
So if you resist the power, you resist the government, say you don't want to get your business license, you want to come out here and do this and that and the other. If you don't do it, if you want to run the red light, if you want to run the stop sign, if you want to rape, if you want to rob, if you want to kill, what happens?
No,
And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
You going to prison, or you gonna die.
Listen what you're saying.
Come on.
Listen what you're saying. They took away a birthright, bro, just like Esau did, like Jacob did Esau, right?
What is your birthright?
Or freedom. What God gave us. What God gave us, right? What God gave us. This is what they did. They got your social security number and the birth certificate.
Yep.
So now they put limitations on you as you being free, a free man, and being your own nation.
Yes, sir.
Like them, right?
Yes, sir.
They all nations.
Yeah.
So what Esau did, he was a skilled. He went out and hunt, and he came back.
Yes, sir.
But Jacob, it said Jacob intense dwell with intent. Right? So that means intention.
Jacob dwelled in tent.
Right. So you got to understand, break it down. His brother is out here a skilled huntsman. And he comes back and he wait for his brother because he dwelled intense, feel me? So he dwelling and he know his brother coming back. So this is what I don't understand. His brother come back and said, brother, feed me, I'm about to die. He said, well, you got to give me your birthright. And then you got to give me your blessings to be passed down from God. Right? So now, if you coexist and you read the Willie Lynch making the slave, right? You know what I mean? You read that and you bring it all together, it's a system. You got Yahweh system, or how you want to call it, Allah. You got his system, and then you got man's system. That's why you got the Constitution. You got the 14th, which is equal process due within the inter-rights, within the
Hey, Big No, you too deep for me, man.
13th Amendment.
Man, you deep in the mud.
No, I'm saying.
Hey, I get what you're saying, but you don't have time today to explain all this to me. Just like I can't explain the whole Bible to you.
Now, I understand.
In one day.
But
you see what I'm saying?
It all coexists, bro.
Well, listen to what I'm telling you, Big No. Now, we as men,
So it ain't about race. We gotta look at it like this. When Black Lives Matter protesters out here, it was the European brothers. When the Black Panthers was marching, it was the European brothers too. But you know what Huey Pugh did? Huey Pugh said, let's start the collusion. We're gonna bring them all together.
Big No,
because
listen, you're doing it again, Big No. I'll let you speak. Can I speak now? Now, no, I'll be in third, and I'll let you speak. Without interruption. Now let me speak. Let me read the Bible. Because this is what we out here to read the Bible.
Wake them
You know
up!
what I'm saying?
We understand the Constitution too.
Hold on, we always read. We know the Constitution, bro. Reread it. Listen what I'm telling you.
That's what they need to know.
Big.
They lost.
Big No. All right, so let me read. Whatever you believe, Big No, you can go teach it. We're gonna wake up to God chosen people with this. All right. You have a good day, Big No. All right, listen to this.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner,
The Bible said an ox know his owner,
and the ass his master's crib.
and an ass his master's crib. So God, how y'all brothers doing, man? Hey, how old are you, man? 14. How old are you? 13? 14, how old are you?
21.
You 21? What y'all doing out here today? Y'all the children?
The Expo.
The Expo?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what is your nationality according to God? You don't know, right?
African.
Watch the scripture. I'm reading the exact scripture telling you that you would not know who you are. Now, if I stop the white person and ask them who they are, they're going to tell you exactly where they come from Europe, right? Your identity has been hidden from you.
Right.
You have been restricted from knowing your identity. Did you know in the past, you just been here 21 years on this earth? Well, way before you got here, we was restricted from reading and writing. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that.
For how many years?
I don't know how many years, but I know that.
How many years you think black people were restricted from reading and writing? What's your name and hoodie on?
Teach me out.
Y'all come talk to me, man. Come on up here, bro. Let me show you something. It ain't nothing wrong with getting no knowledge at no young age. I'm telling you. This the best thing going, man. Since Over Red Vodka made popcorn, this Bible the best thing going. You know what I'm saying? You get me? Y'all have to come with some young people stuff. He's like, man, what the word he just say? How many years were black people restricted from reading?
I got you.
How many years were black people enslaved?
Teach me out. Come up.
Y'all don't know this stuff? Y'all gotta know y'all history.
Damn.
You can't be walking around here lost. Teach! How many points did Caitlin Clark stole? What time the Black Expo was? What time it started? Y'all know the things that you know is not important. What's important is your history, sis.
Right.
And never be ashamed of learning your history, young brother.
Bring it out.
Because they're trying to take your history away from you. American history is trying to wash away black history.
Right.
They got something called the critical race theory. The critical race theory is they're trying to remove black history out of the history book, out of the school system.
Bring it out, Cap.
So you can remember America's history and not your history. They want you to remember the Revolutionary War, not slavery.
Right.
They want you to remember the Civil War,
Right.
not slavery. They want you to remember, for real, bro. They want you to remember what happened to Young Dolphin, not slavery.
Right.
They want you to remember what happened to Pop Smoke, not
Right.
slavery.
Bring it out. Bring
They
it
want
out.
you to remember what happened to Martin Luther King Jr., not slavery. Do you understand that?
What is a nation?
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.